Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome to another episode of Battletech. We probably not going to be going an hour this episode. I want to kind of keep them up there. I don't want to do short episodes with this series. I do want to go long, but this one in particular, I just don't have the energy to do this, and I still have a ton of work to do. I've been kind of trying to do a bit too much between work and relaxing outside of work. Saw Infinity War today, which was... It's a decent movie. I didn't...
On my way.
I don't know, maybe I need to think about it more. I didn't really like it that much. I have my reasons for that, but they're spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about them. But I wasn't super into it. I just wasn't. And anyone who posts spoilers in the comments will be banned, so don't ruin the fun for everyone else. Let them all watch it themselves and enjoy it. That's not something I will tolerate, just FYI, so please don't discuss it in the comments, as that typically constitutes spoilers. Alright, enemy contact.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Nah. Seems like a bad spot to be in.
Roger.
On the move.
Okay.
Orders?
I don't really like that Decker's the only one who gets to go. Mainly because this guy... maybe let's talk about this a little bit. I got a Shadowhawk, a Spider, a Vindicator, and a Blackjack. We know the Blackjack, obviously. Spider is a really light mech. It's like a scout mech. I don't really like that here because it's going to get eviscerated by, like, almost anything.
Heading out.
I don't really like light mechs.
Bandit.
Like, I don't mind it if I'm playing, like, a MechWarrior game, because then I, you know, probably just brace. It's, you know, it's down to your skill to dodge and everything. It's real time. Like, this is a terrible situation for me to be in right now, because Decker's gonna get jumped.
Receiving you.
So I have to do this. On the bright side, I think this is one of my more heavy ones, so... It's just a Spider. Take the medium laser just because nothing has a particularly high chance to hit. As it happens, the medium laser hit, so sure, I'll take it.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
But yeah, if you've listened to my complaining about work, I've kind of been already overburdened as a result of some new projects, and they just added another one to my plate, and it's ridiculous, basically, but there's not really a lot I can do about it, unfortunately.
Good to go.
Still want to help out here. I'll sprint, whatever. I don't think it's going to put me in range of any turrets or anything.
I've been sensor locked.
That's fine. Sensor lock doesn't bother me. Especially if we're just gonna get tickled with rockets. Okay, I don't really want to get tickled multiple times per turn. That might be a bit much. Well, I think the audio is a little bit too loud. Apologize if I missed that last game. I thought I turned it down. Okay, the game just changed monitors. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. That was super weird. Kind of goes back to the okay, now the audio is like
Receiving you.
incredibly quiet. Let me make that a little bit higher. Sorry, audio is kind of a pain in the ass. I only really can see what OBS says it's at, and I try to kind of keep it around a particular level that seems to work, but you never know until you go back and listen. I don't really want even to use that dude.
For impact.
You should just hang out in the back. Try not to get murdered. That's the plan here. Let this guy suicide into my Spiderhawk. Stability damage is going up there. I'm kind of unhappy about that.
What's up, boss?
That's probably worth doing, right?
Roger.
I don't really want to move forward, is the thing. That didn't do anywhere near as much damage as I wanted it to.
Critical hit, Commander.
I probably should have used Decker to get in there. Wasn't there something here? I thought we were supposed to do something over here.
Engaging target.
I guess blow this up.
Target building destroyed.
Okay. That's what you get for recording and then finishing before you start the next episode. Doesn't seem like I need any more help over there. Yeah, go for it. What are missiles for if not to use them?
They've got a sensor lock on me.
But anyway, the nice thing about the new task that I'm being forced to kind of absorb is that it's good leverage to basically tell the company and specific people within the company without getting into too much detail that, like, look, you're making me do even more. You need to automate something. This is ridiculous. Like, we're doing so much extra work because of this team, and they're like, they need to put resources into supporting that activity, otherwise they're just being dicks, basically. Anyway, enough of that for now. Yeah, Infinity War, I recommend watching Infinity War because my reasons for not liking it are probably the kind of reasons that I guess other people probably wouldn't care about, maybe. I don't know. It's really hard to... I'm not going to spoil anything, like I said, so don't worry about it. It's kind of hard for me to explain without being detailed, but yeah, basically what I'm getting at is I might be... Of course, they fire at the spider right away. What I'm trying to say is I may be kind of nitpicking and being...
Losing armor.
It's not really nitpicking, but kind of like... It's the kind of thing that maybe doesn't bother other people as much as it bugs me, so... I don't know to what extent others would be bothered by the things that I'm bothered by, is what I'm getting at. I don't want to fire on the turret. Isn't the generator over here? Is this the generator? There's the generator. Okay. So we want to rush that, honestly, if possible. It's a commando. This was a mech that was in the intro to MechWarrior 2 Warriors, or sorry, MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. It is the mech that the player character in the intro was piloting. And it has like a really weird ladder attached to its cockpit, if I remember right. What is this dude doing? My dude.
I've been sensor locked.
You are crazy. It looks like a face. Oh, this is like a different model. Well, maybe it's not. It's hard to see, but there might be like on the bridge of the nose, there's some ladder there. Before it was here, and that it very much looks like a dude. Like, this is the one that's like, okay, it's a guy. Like, more than any other mech, that's the one that looks like a person. Which is strange, but... No, you should just, Is that even gonna... That's not even gonna get you as far, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Do that then. Jump jets are loads of fun. You should... No, not you. You should bump brace. You're not moving.
Orders.
Don't even bother. So here's the thing. The Vindicator has a PPC. Which I think is like one of my highest damage weapons, so I'm actually going to use the Behemoth to punch out the spider.
Move order received.
Just get rid of it. It should be dead. I'm kind of disappointed it took that many hits to kill. I feel like it should have gone down a little easier, but on the bright side, that's not really what we want to salvage anyway. I thought I had another turn.
Sensor locked.
Perhaps not. That's an autocannon turret, I think. Not too spooky, but we got missiles coming in soon, I'm sure. Probably right here, yeah. Go ahead, man. Whatever, the spider's trash. I'm probably going to move it back in a minute anyway. This is the first thing I want to get rid of, honestly. God, yeah, they just love taking the spider. Yeah, look at that.
I'm wounded.
See, that's what I was afraid of. And that's why I didn't want to fucking... God, I hate this mech. You can't sprint. How far can you move? Further, alright. Get out of here, you jump, you frickin' joker. Spider just, like... Maybe, like, the one, maybe tactical complaint that I have early so far is I kind of don't feel like there's much of a point for having... scout units. Like, it doesn't seem to actually help much. Sensor lock just isn't that good, I don't think. So it's hard for me to, like, look at a unit like the Spider and feel like, oh yeah, that's a valuable unit to my team. It just doesn't seem to be worth having, to be honest.
Good to go.
Just punch him. Just punch him. I don't like my odds to hit. Just walk right up and smack him in the face.
On the move.
You're much bigger than he is, so...
Targeting for physical attack.
Oh yeah. Worth. Definitely worth.
Mech destroyed.
Messed them up pretty bad. Glitch and me. I am going to sprint. I don't expect to be able to shoot at anything, and frankly, I may not want to even if I can. I'm really looking to get an angle on the generator right now. Taking out the turrets individually seems kind of
Waiting for orders.
unnecessary. Kind of long range, right?
Got it.
We're at risk of taking side hits here, maybe even rear hits from the missiles, but I don't even know if the missiles can hit me in that way because they're vertical more than anything else. Yeah, I mean, that looked great, doesn't it? I don't think it's going to destroy it, but... It wasn't bad. One more of those, I probably get Behemoth next.
Got a lock on me.
Well, it'll be Decker, then the turrets. Or no, it'll be the turrets because they go last. Yeah, that one doesn't scare me. The autocannon's not really an issue. I'll have to repair stuff, but that's not...
That hit hard.
That's a constant. What I'm worried about is the missiles. Good misses.
Armor's holding.
I don't think I think the light gray is the structural. Yeah, I'm starting to take structural damage here. That's bad. White is armor. Don't lose an arm. Alright, we're good. Minor structural damage, we're alright. Decker is not gonna move.
Ready for orders.
Alright, everyone gets to go. I'm just gonna have glitch fire right away. Because there's little reason not to.
Right, Commander.
And that destroys all the turrets.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I think we're done. What were the objectives? That's not it. I think that was everything.
Right, Commander. Roger that.
So I already know what's going to happen, so I'm kind of making a couple decisions based on that fact. I watched some Let's Plays of this prior to playing it. Sue me. Oh, hello. I forgot about that. This isn't that bad. Honestly, dude, just get the hell out of here.
On my way. Double time.
To be fair, there wasn't an objective at that point. I am cool with taking the sort of the low ground here. Because we have a numbers advantage that they're not going to be able to match. I think it's like 1 or 2 tanks. There might be one more. If this is it, then that's sad, because it's we already know it's a Shadow Hawk.
Commander.
I don't want to back off here a little.
Affirmative.
Facing is going to be our main enemy in the short term. It's difficult, even though we can do that little pivot. It's tough to turn around right now. Mechs don't corner very well. Okay, yeah, there is a second vehicle. Maybe a third too, but
Good to go.
I suppose we will find out. See, this is what concerns me.
Right.
That'll have to do. Which is concerning, because right now the Vindicator is the furthest out front, and it's also the most damaged. By which I mean it's the only one that's damaged, other than Decker, who no one cares about, because he sucks. Well, Decker doesn't suck. The mech that he's piloting right now sucks. Slightly different scenario there.
Waiting for orders.
Want you, like, right there.
Double time. Standing by.
I think we're just gonna entrench, basically. I might need to rotate the blackjack, but that's about it. That was worth doing. Honestly, let them come to us.
Yes, Commander. Holding here.
Really hope they don't take shots at the spider. I kind of get the feeling they're probably going to. This is fine. Go ahead, hit me in the front. I got armor. Alright. Do I have a shot? I do not have a shot.
Stabilizing.
Yeah, just hold on. There's no reason for us to be too aggressive here.
Good to go.
LRMs only? Sure. And that's what he fired, so what the hell. Not a lot, but you know, soften them up a little bit. I would have preferred to fire at these guys because it's much more likely to be a kill, and honestly I just want to have one enemy on the board at the moment. That's kind of my ideal scenario here. Okay, we have an actual shot.
Taking the shot.
Looks like both hit, yep.
for orders.
I want you to get the hell, like, way, way the hell out there. I just don't want him to die. Because the pilot could actually be useful, whereas the mech definitely cannot. Not for the way that I want to play. Probably not for really almost any way to play. Yeah, we took some more hits, but, you know, it wasn't too bad. I want to let these guys move up a little, and the blackjack's not as likely to get a shot off at him, so... yeah, fire everything. That was trash. We missed, like, I felt like at least half of those. Alright, come into range, let us take you out. I just want to one-shot each of you, because you guys are just annoying little brats that need not participate in this combat.
Yes, Commander.
On the other hand, this probably makes more sense.
Firing on target.
Just light them up. Good hits. We're not really doing a whole lot, but we're doing enough. Alright.
Commander?
Glitch, what do you got for me? Can you do a precision strike? Called shot. I think this probably won't hit, but we're screwing it up his center. Oh yeah. So that's gonna be scavengeable. That's why we did that.
Commander,
Just hang out, dude.
confirmed.
I don't want... Just hang out. We're about to leave. Really? How do you miss that shot? If you're a tank pilot and you miss that shot, I mean, you're already gonna die. Like, you know that. You have to know that you're already going to die. But to then miss a shot like that? Really? That's the only shot you have?
Here we go.
Yeah. I like the PPCs, if you can't tell. I never liked them in the game. I never liked them in the MechWarrior games, but I love them here because it's like a sniper rifle shot. Except it doesn't use ammo. Which is sort of like my Zen perfect combo. Alright. Yeah. Just waste this sucker. Yeah, just take out a couple lasers there. Just for heat generation reasons. He's dead, right? Yeah, okay. For a second there, I hate that it takes a second for them to explode. Because it puts the doubt in my mind that, you know, maybe that didn't kill it? Maybe he's gonna survive the turn? I think, hilariously, XCOM does that same thing, pretty much. Annoyingly. Oh, is this the issue? Is I have to bring the spider back? Could I... whatever.
Good to go. On the move.
I don't know how close I have to get, to be honest. I think that might have done it.
Yes, Commander.
Showed no respect for this guy. Just run straight through a bunch of his buildings. Platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that, so we're going to need your BattleMechs. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds, your call. Well, there goes our goddamn payday. Hold that, Commander, we're on our way.
More potential salvage on the field.
Well, see, the thing is,
Waiting for orders.
you guys think you're hot shit, but you're kind of not.
Target confirmed.
That did nothing. Lasers seem real trash in this game. The turrets are the scariest thing here. These guys don't really scare me. I'm kind of pissed to be taking more hits on the spider, but what are you gonna do?
Armor breach.
I don't think it's gonna be that expensive to repair anyway.
Ready for orders.
I kind of want you.
Engaging target.
Please destroy it. Thank you.
Target.
That's the big one. Now it's really just mop up. Nothing here is threatening. They don't have any mechs, they just have tanks. Tanks and turrets, and... Well, if you could kill 4 BattleMechs with your tanks and turrets, I don't think you would need us. You wouldn't need our BattleMechs. It's just like... walk up.
Coordinates received.
Blow up some more of their houses. I'll use the PPC, just go M&S laser. That should kill it. Of course not. Any kind of like non-laser weapon would have wasted him.
Heading out.
So I want to get an angle on this guy if I can. Really? Alright.
Acknowledged.
It's really weird with tanks. Like, some weapons just, it's one shot every time without fail. And other weapons, it just does nothing. Alright, well at least that was to the front.
You can see daylight through my armor.
Alright.
Commander.
Get a little revenge with your trash tier laser weapons. You tried. You get a gold star. This tank just wants to be kicked. It begs for me to kick it. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, so when I fire a laser, it can't even hurt a tank, but when they fire a laser, it takes off an arm. Are you serious? That is fucking insane. Why are lasers complete shit unless I'm the one using them?
Waiting for orders.
Or, sorry, why are lasers complete shit while I'm the one using them? Why aren't they shit for everyone else? Let me move. Get revenge. God, I can't believe I lost an arm to that shit. It's so stupid.
That's a vehicle kill.
It is actually infuriating. Alright, I wanted this guy to come out so that I could melee him. I mean, he's moving so close, now it's sort of like...
Lance mate destroyed.
Fuck off. Are you serious? This is horseshit. I'm sorry. Like, tanks have been completely impotent every other moment in the game. And now suddenly they're like, oh yeah, we can just like one-shot your limbs and kill your mechs. Alright, well, little adversity to start out here. I'm not gonna save scum that. But I'm real fucking mad about it, make no mistake. Thought I was meleeing him? Hello? Game? Hello? What the fuck just happened? I can't melee him? What the fuck was that? Like, it doesn't matter in the end, but like... Alright, fuck this mission, man. That was some grade A bullshit. Another team meeting. Yeah, whatever. I'm pissed. I don't think this really matters that much, but I'm fucking pissed about that. I think you're meant to kind of lose people a bit. No payout, naturally, but we better get like a shitload of scavenge. Yeah, Decker got killed in action, which is complete horseshit, as I've said. Alright, we got a team meeting coming. Good, maybe you guys can talk about the RNG in this game and how similar it is to XCOM. I know you guys were going for that style of game, but like you didn't have to go all the way. Absolutely infuriating. I'm still mad. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we are drowning in debt. Fully aware of our financial situation, Meyer, but I can't just conjure up clients out of thin air. Moose, do me a solid and back me up on this. Is this why you all made me your commander, so I could break up fights and review financial reports? If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and do something about it. That's probably my stance. Hey, you'll hear no arguments from me. This guy's the Mechtek. You'll hear no arguments from me. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, could you walk us through the details of this trouble we're in? Might help if you broke things down point by point. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1, Meyer's right, we're in debt. Every sea bill we make technically belongs to the banks. Point 2, this corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. That's just a fact. That's it, there are no other points. What's our best case scenario? How many jobs will it take to repay the loan? Truthfully, can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole, and for where I'm standing, I don't see a lot of daylight. The thing is, these banks, and I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. They'll do whatever they can to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up our interest rates, misfile our paperwork. I'm trying to find us a way out of this, but it's going to take time. Okay, and every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like we have been, we're screwed. Why not just refuse to pay? That's a bad idea. Alright, we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do? I don't see what else we can do, Moose. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the mercenary review board entirely, we're basically out of options. That's basically a board that like certifies contracts. Go around the MRB, no thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. We just got betrayed on a board certified contract, Yang. How much worse could it get? Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, it's the rule. Remind me again why we don't just skip downtown and head to a nicer corner of the periphery? Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. Which seems stupid. That's a good reason. Look, Darius, Meyer's right. We need to start earning some real money. We need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. Origin betrayed. I'm no stranger to betrayal, Yang. I lost my family to someone I thought of as a friend. That doesn't change the fact that we need money. Let's see. Desperate times. I don't really like that one. At the end of the day, I'd rather go down fighting than wind up broke. No, let's do no stranger to betrayal. Yeah, boss, much as I hate to say it, I agree with you. We need to sidestep the MRB. Guess I'd better get mentally prepared for that knife in the back, huh? Settled then, I'll start digging for contracts outside of the MRB system. Who knows, maybe it'll work out for the best. It isn't like we got that much to lose. In the meantime, we need to find another paying jobs, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rules. Banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repair our debts. We can only go before Ur-Kareen and nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Our top priority right now needs to be finding work so we can raise cash, and now the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and it hopefully includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. Okay. Decker has died. Yeah, well, that's bullshit, but okay. We're going to need to do some repairs before our next contract. See me in the mech bay. Alright, let's do that. Alright, what do you got for us, Yang? Heyo, boss. Welcome to the mech bay, my own little piece of heaven right here on the ship. Assessment on the Leopard, how much trouble are we in? Dunno, I mean, we're doing okay for the moment, but give it a few months, maybe a year, you know how it goes, eventually everything falls apart. Alright, so we're fine for now. Questions about the mech bay? Oh, these are tutorials. Yeah, I'm good. Tell me a bit about yourself. How'd you wind up on this crew? It's a long story, boss. Shortest version I can give you. I signed on after I served my term in the Third Succession War fighting for the Capellan Confederation. If you want to know more, you can ask whatever you want. Otherwise, let's get back to talking shop. Where are you from originally? Bryant in the Confederation. You may have heard of our claim to fame, the Crowley lizard cow. What the hell? Edible reptile indigenous to the planet Bryant. The meat is considered a delicacy in what is Bryant's few planetary exports. No, well, trust me, they're delicious. Okay, great. Anyways, the story goes, Bryant was once a really nice place. Tourist spot, big with hikers and fishing enthusiasts, so it was like Minnesota. Pale blue skies, emerald green seas, and a booming agricultural business, you know the works. I never knew it that way though. Stefan Amaris got to it a couple centuries before I was born, and well, that was what? Who's this? President of the Room World Republics. Okay, so this guy led a rebellion against the Star Confederation or something. So he messed up some places. There's some good story. You feel free to pause and read this if you want. I'm just kind of skimming it. He's the rebel. As the story goes, Bryant used to have one of those enormous orbital mirrors. Storm inhibitors, they call them. The Star League put them in place. When Amaris took the system into civil war, he had his troops use them for target practice. Without those mirrors, Bryant reverted to its natural state. Miserable little ball of windblown dirt, actively hostile to human life. By the time I came along, the only places where people could live in the relative safety were the planet's poles. Of course, you can fit a planet's entire population into a handful of cities as poles. There isn't enough space, no matter how far you dig or how tall you build. A lot of people, mostly the poor, died in the early days. There's still a lot of overcrowding in Bryant cities even now. Why not just rebuild the mirrors? We'll come to the rest later. This is a lot of lore. It's good stuff, but now's not the time. I think we want this. Why can't I repair this? I need to refit it. Replace the arm, and then I'd love to put a PPC on that. I don't know what it had before. Small laser, maybe? I don't know, that seems like trash to me. What do you have here? You have 2 laser hardpoints on this. Energy hardpoints. I'd love to put another PPC on there, but I don't have one. So I might just leave that empty. And use it for armor. Max out my armor. This has a support weapon hardpoint. Small laser machine gun and flamer. Okay. I don't have any of those. Good enough. 42,000. It's annoying. Refit. This thing sucks. It just sucks. I lost a bunch of stuff. I can put medium lasers in the middle. I gotta be honest, I don't expect to use this guy. I only have 1 medium laser. Oh no, I don't. Disregard. Max out armor. Taking off my jump jets here. Do I have jump jets? I only have 2. I don't know if it matters if we balance them out. I'm just gonna do it. I mean, this sucks, but I don't know why that's still there. Anyway, that one's really expensive. You know what? That seems way too expensive. Considering that I don't even want to use this stupid thing. I have a locust anyway, which is about equally terrible. So refit or refit. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about any of this. Alright, we're good. That's it for the mech bay. If I go to the barracks, I can look at our MechWarrior roster. We do have Medusa, who didn't go in, so there's some work to do there. There's a lot of leveling here. I'm going to leave that for a later, later episode. Now we can go to the command center.
Got questions?
Talk to Darius. Gotta pass on that. Check the contracts. This is the one we want. Intelligence confirms Alliance of Pirate military units is engaged in maneuvers on Bellerophon. Within a region we control, this is an aggressive action. Local government operations are at risk as long as this lance is allowed to move unimpeded. Hunt down the enemy lance and eliminate it. I don't think it pays great, but it's easy. I don't know, this kind of sucks. I'll take 2. So what this means for salvage is you get 2 pieces that you get to pick, and then you get 8 random, basically whatever's left over. So I think the idea is that it's... Well, maybe it is just 2 that you get and 8 random, but I think it might be like you get to pick 2, and then you get the 8 worst items, basically. And I don't know if that's really how it works, but that's kind of the impression I get. So anyway, we're going to accept this. That is going to be our mission. We're going to fly over to it now, I guess, automatically, which I didn't really expect, but you can see time's passing here. We go to a jump ship, connect to it, and we will fly off. We'll go ahead and pause here. And that is going to do it for today's episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We went a little bit longer than I expected, but honestly, I'm kind of happy about that. I want to do long episodes here, so... Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you'll join us the next one as well. If you did enjoy it, there's always a Twitch streams, twitch.tv/electronicmoose, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. PST, 9 to 11 p.m. EST. Feel free to come by and check one out. If not, thanks for watching here on YouTube, and I'll see you next time. Take care.